I did try to kill one to see if you get an item.
Hey, I want to point out, he's the motherfucker who's been murdering all the birds.
You get items from them!
They drop grenades.
I know they do. I just like hitting them.
I needed it.
Oh, do you know where they don't drop grenades?
Grenades?
Yeah, do you know when they don't drop grenades?
Maybe that's why you don't have like a lot of subscribers, because you're offending all the vegans.
Oh, I didn't realise they had such a huge base on YouTube.
I didn't realise they had such a huge base in Resident Evil. Bish.
The Bish community is very big. The Bish community is very big on Resident Evil 4. Hey. But no, what I was trying to say was, and I've completely forgotten. No, it was where you don't get grenades is MGS2, because you can kill all the seagulls on the roof, and if you kill a bunch of them, you get a codec call. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Stop murdering all the birds, you bastard!
Yeah. So, I've just realised. We've reached the end of the first part of this game.
There's an achievement in Assassin's Creed Syndicate where if to run your enemies off the road, you have to like shoot the horse to flip the carriage.
Oh, you have to kill the horse.
There's an achievement saying like if you shoot 5 horses to flip the carriages, like you monster, is the achievement.
Oh my god, I've been playing way too much Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, I bought a Switch between this recording and the last recording.
Yes.
I know Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
I've been way too much Breath of the Wild, because my first thought was like, oh, I can jump and use my glider to get down these stairs faster.
That's like me. Like, one day I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and obviously there's no fall damage when you jump off of, like, tall things.
You start gliding everywhere.
Well, you don't glide, you just fall gracefully down.
You get
It's
an
falling
ability.
with style.
You get an ability that is explicitly glide.
You can get glide, but I hadn't had glide. I just fell off. I jumped off this thing and I was fine. And later on, I was playing Left 4 Dead, and I was searching one of the, like, it was at the train yard. I can't remember what level it is, but it was at the train yard, and I went into one of the communications like tower. And I went all the way at the top, and I collected stuff. And my friend was like, because I was at my mate's house playing with her.
I don't want to interrupt you, but something super cool is about to happen. Just point that out.
Story.
It's fine. It's not going to happen quite yet.
And,
I can wait until the story's finished.
And she needed help, and she was like, "Where are you? Get your ass down here." And I'm like, "Fine, okay." And I jumped off the tower, and I died on impact.
Did you land on her?
No, I landed on the floor, like, thinking that I would be fine. But
I need help.
She was like, "What?"
I'm here.
She was like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "I jumped off the tower." Why did you do that?
I sure hope you're safe next to the door.
This'll be fine. This is fine. See, I told you it'd be fine.
Probably.
Oh, I thought you had to hide in that gap.
No. Hide in the gap. Oh shit. Hello, friends.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
I was about to throw a grenade and just get a shit ton of ammo, but that's not gonna happen. Ah!
Yeet.
I felt that.
I may have fucked this one.
Yeah, do not shoot Ashley. That's a thing.
Ashley, come on!
Why, she asks. Because it's not nice.
Come on!
She paid.
Oh,
Fuck!
Oh, how even? They attacked her when another one was carrying her.
Calm.
That's messed up.
Inner peace.
Boy.
I wonder. Now, they don't normally do that, do they? Attack the one who's carrying, which makes me wonder if one of them tried to throw his axe at you and hit her on the way.
You're the problem. You're the reason she died.
You were using her as your meat shield.
That's fine.
Doink.
Ashley's not very good as a meat shield. She's kind of squishy.
Doink. What was that?
She's too raw.
Frank? There he is! Ah, damn it.
Yeah. So for this, you could just walk backwards. You don't need to turn around.
Yeah, but it's easier if I just turn around, run back, and then... Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Then run back
In this case, I would... yeah, once you start going up the hill, I would walk up backwards so that you can start shooting.
No, you can just run straight. I'm just...
Well, don't you have to use the dial at the top of the hill to get the gate down?
No. In the back.
There we go. Run.
No, you hear the door open. They come from the doorway.
Okay. Stop looking back, Ashley.
I've never noticed
on
that she
2
does
seconds.
that. That's actually a really cool detail.
2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. This is fine. This is fine. 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 This is fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's just your head.
This is fine.
How is Leon not super scarred up?
Is the microphone okay?
Fine.
Because that's getting like up to red now.
Nah, it's all good.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
On the other side of the bridge.
Watch that entirely fuck with the sound.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Where did they go? There's only one path.
Oh, this is what I remember. Is this a QTE? No.
Nah.
I thought you had to do this on the other side of the bridge to get it open.
No. No. This is fun. That's later on, I think. Yeah, you have to choose between Leon or Ashley doing it later on.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch!
Come on.
We can't chase the heavily armed American with our torches.
And pitchforks.
Oh god, the iconography on that is like super obvious.
Yeah.
Being chased into a castle by an angry mob.
Alice is going about the fact that my hit ratio is now a total of 69%.
That's not actually that bad.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, she's giggling at the fact that it's 69.
Oh, I thought you were just taking the piss because it's lower.
Seriously?
No, it's just red. That's just you being special.
Oh, I'm
my dude.
sorry. I guess my mind isn't as dirty as I pretend it to be.
That's a lie.
It's not as dirty as Alice. Is that what you want me to say? Okay, maybe that was the wrong thing to say. maybe I'm just making it worse.
Do you want a diary?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
I mean, yes, but unrelated.
I wish I could explain why I don't want to make jokes like that right now. It's
Oof. Okay, fair enough.
I don't want to bring down the tone of the LP, so I will just see it very briefly. But a person who I know passed away recently.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
It was in an accident, but still.
Still, sorry.
We will
I
back
didn't
off
know.
from those jokes
Yeah.
for now.
Well, now I feel like a bitch.
You are, Tom.
It's super fucked because it's fucked because the same person who passed away, we were making those same jokes about his death less than a week beforehand. Just because that's kind of the way the group talks to each other, and now that's all become very, very awkward.
Yeah. Yikes. Well then.
Yeah. Moving on, Castle RE4.
Yay, fun times.
Yes, we're now effectively in the second half of the game.
No.
Second, third.
Second,
game?
third.
Yeah. I don't know how even they are. I feel like the village is shorter than the castle and the island.
Yeah.
I think the castle is the longest part of the game.
I think the island is actually. Children are allowed to do.
Very loud.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help the fact that if we close that window, this room will literally turn into an oven.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. The gain, as I said, is not that high, so I don't think it'll pick up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm just checking what the
He
gain
said while he checked the game.
I'm checking what the gain actually is. It's where I thought it was. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. This is fine.
What, are you going to try and shoot the torch as he
these
passes?
guys.
Nah, I'm doing this fun time. Alice hates monks, for the record.
I hate these guys.
I thought you hadn't seen this part of the game.
I have.
Alice has seen this part.
So have you just seen
far.
have you just seen like bits and pieces of what Reese has played?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I've went round and he's ignored me to play on these.
That's a thought, actually. You've played all of RE7. I just assumed you'd played through all of RE4.
No, she hasn't. RE7 is the only RE she's played.
Oh, cool. I
Don't
say
judge
cool.
me.
I say cool. What I actually mean is like,
Oh,
did you
okay.
enjoy RE7?
Yeah. it
Then
was
you've
fun.
got a shit ton of games that you can play through.
Alice doesn't like the old REs. She only likes RE7. Because it's like Outlast.
Please don't judge
Which is
me.
odd because RE7 is specifically meant to be like the old ones.
Yeah. But also first person and less horror. I'm really hoping that...
It's not a lot like Outlast because there's no items.
No,
There's
you're
only a camera and batteries.
Yeah.
And bandages in the new one.
And no shooting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also a thing.
No pew pew.
Run.
You also move incredibly slowly in one of those games.
Yeah, this game is a lot more... Like, the older Resident Evils even are more action-packed than RE7, I would say. Because you, like, yes, you get the big bosses and everything.
I would
but...
say that the way RE7 plays is very comparable to RE1
Yes.
in terms of the level of action. Actually, RE7 has a little more going on combat-wise, just by virtue of the fact that you have the block. The block makes way more of a difference than I ever thought it would.
Yes, it does. And I didn't realise that on my first playthrough, which is why I struggled so hard with it.
Yeah. Well, I remember every time I got hit, I was like, oh no, I've still taken a bunch of damage because I'm blocking with my bare hands.
Yeah.
And then you realise, like, actually no, it turns what would be 100% damage into like maybe 10%.
Yeah. It's actually pretty handy.
Now, would I rather it was 0? Obviously.
Yeah.
That would probably be super broken.
That's the that's what a perfect block is.
Oh yeah, you can block by perfectly timing it.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Perfect block gets rid of all damage.
But he still blocks with his bare hands.
Yes.
So I'm not sure how that works.
Hello, friend.
Because it's not like he deflects the blow.
Which would make sense, but
Yeah.
which would make sense, but Resident Evil.
Well, there's a game that does exactly that, and it's For Honor,
Right.
where a perfect block deflects the attack, but a regular block still lets like chip damage get through.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what's stupid?
What?
I've just
You
been
have
thinking...
multiple orange yellows?
No. I was sitting here thinking, like, man, I feel like I'm picking up a lot more than I was. And it's just occurred to me, it's like, yes, Reese, it's because you've just paid 40 grand, so you didn't have to deal with the fucking fish.
For a second there, I thought one of the fish was missing.
No.
I'm just gonna count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll see 4 small.
Are you
1
making
big.
sure I don't cheat by counting them?
I'm just like, because I thought maybe you'd used one by accident, and because I thought there was more.
No, I have not.
So there is exactly 5.
Yes, which is... And now I'll get the first back in the corner now.
Oh man, if you ever get to a point where you can pick up another fish, you're gonna get so upset.
You can put that minnow down a bit more.
The what?
Fish. Big fish down.
Big fish, little fish.
Big fish down a little more. Or not.
There we go.
Or
And you know what? That
completely
actually looks
ignore
kind of
me.
nice.
That looks better than it did, so I can deal with that.
Wait. The one in the top left. Turn it to face the other direction. That way it's all mirrored. No, not that one. The other one.
Oh.
Yeah, that, and then reverse it. Yeah, now they're like a mirror image. If you flip the big one.
That'll do. I liked it the way it was.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I want to...
Yeah, now you can see all of them. You can see all their eyes
Yeah.
as they stare into your soul.
And
There.
judge you.
Dead eyes. Okay, let's go.
You didn't organize us very well.
Oh.
At least you kept us together as a family after you murdered us.
Okay.
You're not even planning to eat us. That goes against the circle of
How old
life.
is Ashley supposed to be?
16.
16.
So not legal. Everyone remember that. Not legal.
Did not stop the fans.
It doesn't stop anyone.
I know, it's just her tits are annoying me.
Maybe that's what Lewis means by ballistics. Of like, really? 16?
Okay, got that guy. Can I reach the other guy from here? No.
9.
All of a sudden, I really fancy some garlic bread. Don't know where it is. There's something about this level that makes me think of garlic bread.
You know, I'm curious. Have you ever seen the ending of RE4?
Alice.
Yeah.
Have I?
I don't know.
With the jet ski?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So you know that fucking the game ends with Ashley basically asking Leon for sex.
And then Leon asking Hunnigan for sex. And Ada denying Leon sex.
Nobody wants anybody.
Yeah.
It's a weird love triangle.
Resident Evil in it. Well, it's not really a love triangle, because you only ever see Hunnigan in the movies after that.
Yeah.
Oh no, you see her in RE6.
Well, I just mean like everybody's...
Oh, shit! I completely forgot that they could actually come up here.
Nice,
Die,
nice.
you fuck!
You know what? I've just realised who we haven't seen yet in RE4. Sorry, not RE4. The RE2 remake, we haven't seen Ada yet.
No, we haven't.
So that'll be interesting.
We have seen Claire, who has confirmed to get an Elsa Walker costume, by the way.
Yes, I saw that. That's
what costume?
It's her original character.
So Resident Evil has... It's Capcom in general. They have a bad habit of... This game isn't working out the way we want it to, so we're just going to start development over from scratch. There was a version of RE2 called 1.5, which was the original version, and the female character of that was Elsa Walker, who was much more of a very blatant biker. Like, she's wearing like what looks like a race car outfit, like what Lewis Hamilton wears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a pre-order bonus, you can get that costume.
She also looks a lot more like Elsa Walker than she did in RE2.
Yeah.
She went from just being a reskin.
Is it Elsa or Elsa?
Elsa, not Elsa. Okay. Ain't no frozen up in this shit.
I mean, I feel like you're splitting hairs there. Isn't that the same spelling?
No.
Is it with a Z or with a... Yeah.
Look, hidden spinel.
Wait, is it Urza?
That is the only time that happens, by the way.
Elsa.
I don't. I don't
E-L-Z-A.
I didn't
Elsa
watch
will-
Frozen, alright? I'm a fraud.
Elsa is E-L-S-A.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Ice cream!
I do
Is
actually...
that game man?
I do actually have ice cream downstairs. When we next take a break, I'll get some.
Ice cream!
Ice cream.
Oh, the riot gun. Oh, the riot gun.
Be our ice cream dealer.
Somebody
Riot
bought
gun.
me some ice cream, and I like. It's this weird feeling because I look at it and I'm like, I hate it, but it tastes so good.
Yeah.
It's emoji ice cream.
Uh,
It's just an ice lolly in the shape of an emoji, but it's vanilla and chocolate.
Oh.
And it tastes amazing, but every time I'm licking it, I'm like, I fucking hate you.
You're licking it to kill it.
I'm sucking it off to kill. Oh no.
I was gonna say, are you just sucking off the emoji franchise?
Please tell me it's a poop emoji.
No, they're all round. They just have different emoji faces.
Damn it. I would love a poop emoji ice cream. That would be great.
It's not a poop emoji though.
It is actually supposed to be
an
chocolate ice cream. It just looks like poop.
What?
Apparently,
Poop emoji?
according to the person who made it, it's supposed to be chocolate ice cream, not a poop.
Yeah, okay, there's one problem with that.
It's-
There's no curve
There's
at the
no-
bottom. It's
Yeah.
flat.
And there's no cone underneath it.
Oh shit, I accidentally pressed X. Sounds
That's
bad.
just him covering his ass. Also, a bigger problem, that's what he is in the emoji movie.
Sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they just put that in there to like, oh, the public is saying it's a poop emoji, just make it a poop.
Yeah.
But it is.
Why are we calling
What
it
people
poop?
use it for.
Why are we calling it poop?
Actually, you know what? No, it must be because... It must be because you can use emojis by putting 2 dots and then typing out what its name is. And it's the name that triggers it is poop.
So they're just lying.
Yes. Straight up.
Straight up, my dude.
I was lied to.
Oh, fuck. I wish it was Wednesday just so I could use that meme more often.
There you go.
It's straight up as the poop emoji.
I've just pulled it up on
Is that-
Discord to prove it.
Yeah, but Discord hasn't been out that long,
A few years.
has it?
Yeah.
Couple millennia.
Discord's been around for a while.
I love that picture though.
Yeah. It's for people who don't know, there's a bunch of pictures of a cat called Pushing, I think is the
Yeah,
pronunciation.
Pusheen.
And it's the Pushing wave.
It's based on that traditional Japanese ocean
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah. But yeah,
Search
big
Pusheen.
picture.
people just draw or Photoshop pictures of Pushing in lots of different situations. And it's surprising how many there are. There's like hundreds of them.
Really?
Yeah.
love
My
Pusheen.
Discord loves them. They use them all the time and they never seem to repeat.
Where do you get these from? I need a Pusheen dealer.
It does not. That sounds like a real drug.
Pusheen, yeah.
Need my Pusheen, man.
You gotta push the Pusheen.
You got the Pusheen.
See, now I've
Oh
got
my god, you actually have space
I have
in your
a lot
inventory.
of space, and it's glorious. I also now need to sort all of it.
You do get one more briefcase upgrade, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, the XL.
Which is making the... I'm not gonna lie, the upgrade is making this stupidly easy now, because look, I could have another weapon in here and not even flinch.
Can I just say another thing that annoys me about video games?
Yes.
Yes.
Like this, he's got a briefcase.
Where's the briefcase?
But where's the briefcase on his body?
That's an easy question to answer. It's in his hammer space.
Is it in his butt?
Yes. But that's the actual explanation that is used by cartoons and that is this thing called hammer space, which is this extra dimension that is just in the character's pocket.
With all these spears and swords, you'd think you'd take one.
They're actually puzzle pieces. You need the...
No, I mean like the other
She
ones.
means
that
as a
are-
weapon?
Yeah,
Oh.
as
Yeah.
a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, he has his knife. He's
Like
probably more
the
comfortable with
spears
that.
upstairs to the right.
He is knife trained,
The
though.
right.
Halberds.
There.
They're
Yeah, yeah.
halberds.
It
That's
should
a spear.
That's a halberd.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't see the axe part. Leave me alone.
Axe is weirdly flat. It's a
Yeah.
JPEG.
It's a straight up JPEG.
But
yeah, like
Ooh, medication.
It really,
Oh wait, drug dealer time. Drug dealer time. No, drug dealer.
Lewis, I need some pushing fast. I'm desperate,
Oh,
man.
no, never mind. Not drug dealer time. He doesn't have the drugs with him.
Oh, shit. I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions. Look, I know
Notice
you're
he says stop,
you've been coughing up
not
blood, right?
delay slightly
Yeah.
by like about 6 hours.
And you.
Yes.
Damn it.
have they been injected with something?
Yes.
You don't have much.
Ashley before you showed up, and Leon when he got knocked out.
So
Yeah,
she should
but
look
the-
much worse than what she does now.
No, because it hasn't fully matured inside her yet.
Better with the lady.
Yeah, it's more advanced in her case, but not a great deal more.
Yeah. Like she is controllable.
She's maybe been
Bitch.
infected for like a day longer.
Yeet.
It takes about 3 days for it to fully develop.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's another reason why I love The Last of Us 2, because like
Everything
It
you pick up
adds-
can be seen.
yeah, like with your inventory, you've got a backpack, and it shows you like taking the backpack on and off.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, but like it's just a good aesthetic that I like.
You appreciate when the character's inventory is accurately reflected on their body.
Yes.
Well, I do appreciate that as
Whoa,
well.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa! That guy's a fucking trap.
No, it's not. Oh my god, I've never done this area before.
You have to. This is mandatory.
No, I've on easy. This is not mandatory.
No, it is. I'm
No,
sure
it's not.
Maybe.
This door has always been locked, and I've always wondered what's behind it. I've never done this area before. This is great. I love it.
That's weird, and I feel like someone that's online is gonna call you out for that and say that's wrong. But like, I've done this every single time. There's gonna be a shield guy around the corner.
Why am I having deja vu?
Because you
Because I
might,
say I haven't done things a lot.
because
Deja vu. Da, da,
you
da,
might
da.
also, hell, you might, Reese might have actually done this, and you remember, but he doesn't.
Also possible.
I see no shield guy. I see. a guy
He's round the
picking her up.
corner. He's round the corner.
No, you do not take her out the door. You don't fucking hit me with that. You. can
Ow!
suck
What
a
was
dick.
your plan, sir?
Sorry.
Yeah, don't forget your melee attacks. You have a lot.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, at some point we have to do the suplex.
We have to try and do the suplex. They're difficult.
The fuck's the suplex?
It's
You'll
the
see.
wrestling move. You know what? It's better to just show you. But it involves
Is
getting
it
them
a
on their.
soup that flexes?
It's kind of. But basically, you need to shoot them in the knee.
Oh, you wow.
Take an arrow to the knee.
More like a bullet, but yes, the same principle.
I know, but he took an arrow to the shoulder.
Sweetie.
It worked.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh man, it is weird to me seeing like real crossbows and the way they actually function after Hyrule Warriors Legends. And the fucking insane bullshit that is Linkel's crossbows, where they're like fucking submachine guns.
You mean the Van Helsing crossbow?
Yeah. No, hers are more ridiculous. She fires like hundreds and hundreds of rounds.
So does he. His is a literal machine gun. It's great.
Yeah, but his is shaped like an actual like large machine. Hers are tiny and only have one slot.
You said there was one shield guy.
I said there was a shield guy. I didn't remember there was two.
Some shit shields.
Point is, I remembered there's a shield. So you're
Teabag.
seeing on easy that door back there is
Teabag.
just locked.
That door is just locked.
But
and you
there's
just
an open
continue on.
doorway.
Can you teabag?
There's two entrances to that room and one doesn't have a door.
Can you teabag?
No, Alice, you cannot teabag.
Thank you.
You can't crouch.
Aw, that sucks.
Well, you can, but it's a QTE, and you can't do it at all times.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's Revelations 2 where you can do that.
But yeah, this on easy, this area just you don't do it.
Oh, weird.
Ugh.
Yeah, I get out of this room fast. They're
Trying to.
they're crowding behind you. Fuck.
I can deal
Leg
with
it.
That's fine.
Leg it, and shoot that barrel.
Nope, too late.
Shoot that
No,
barrel.
you can do it. You can do
Through
it. You
the
just have to kick
door.
the door open.
I could also just continue on and not worry about it.
Is this a totally optional area?
No, it's not a totally optional area on normal.
Wait, oh, did you get a key in there?
Yes.
Oh, so the key doesn't exist on easy.
Yeah.
But you should be able to still go in there.
No, you
Wait, are
can't.
you on easy or?
We're on normal.
Yeah, we're playing on normal.
Yeah,
And
you
now
never
for the
play.
annoying character.
He never plays normal. Rumple's still
What? What's the joke? Tell me. Is it your face?
Is it the fact that you're a midget?
Hey, man.
Sorry.
Let's not go there.
Sorry, little person.
They look like bugs.
Is he even? That's the thing I'm wondering, because he doesn't look his actual age. I'm wondering if he used to be taller before the parasite.
Is he the mastermind behind this?
No.
He's the rich guy who funded all this. But
And
he,
the owner of
but,
this castle.
But he works for the other villain who has a very similar name.
Yeah. Sadler and Salazar.
Yeah.
He is Salazar.
Sadler is the guy in the purple cloak who shows up, who showed up before in the previous session.
He looks like a goblin.
Yeah. Those guys are the Verdugo, and they are fucking cool.
Yes, they are. And I can also kill one of them later if I upgrade myself enough.
Yeah, you.
See, her ears are stupid because Leon's. There's nothing wrong with his.
You mean because she has big ears?
Yeah, big ears.
I mean, that's just, you know, she just has big ears.
She's just
I'm feeling very sensitive now because I have big ears.
You don't have that.
Oh my god, you've got big ears.
My ears are pretty big.
No, you really don't.
Well, you know, thanks, man.
Alice does.
Reese has tiny ears.
That went straight what Alice said.
What? What? What?
I missed what you said as well, so
didn't, I
that's a
heard it.
joke for the audience.
I heard it.
And me when I check the post
Ignoring
recording.
him.
That's a joke for the audience and me when I check the recording later.
Reese has tiny ears, and that's the.
And
the
depending
only
on how
tiny thing he
offensive it
has.
is, I'll decide whether or not to cut it.
Ow, Alice, fuck you.
Oh, it's escalated to domestic abuse.
Alice, stop.
Ah, I was going to say save that for when the enemies come in later.
I always shoot that down. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, when they come in
I
later,
don't know what this
you can
is. Let's shoot it.
No, it's not that I don't know what it is. I know it's a lantern, sweetie. I'm not that retarded.
Well.
I'm not going to say anything.
Sample. Get the key.
So what did that
Where
note
is
say
the
here?
key?
Because we were reading the notes in the
Oh
previous
yeah,
session.
we were. We have like 4 notes to read through them. So.
Castle files.
It's Castle with Sarah.
I have confirmation that Sarah has entered the castle. Why he would return during his escape leaves me to question his motives, but we must seize this moment and capture him. We will get the other... You know what? That's a weird line, because that implies that you don't have to go to the castle at all. You can easily escape.
Yeah.
Which Leon and her should
Actually
have.
can't. Yeah.
Because at this point, they don't know about the parasite that much. They don't know that they're fucked.
They know that they have the parasite. They know they need to get rid of it.
You know that I feel like if anyone could get one of those machines to remove it, it's the president.
Probably. But then they'd have to do a shit ton of research on it.
Yeah. It appears he took some vaccines when he stole our sample. The vaccines we can do without, but we must retrieve the sample for it is our lifeblood. I feel there is somebody else or some other group involved in this whole affair. If the sample were to get into the hands of that other entity, the world which we seek to create will not come. We must apprehend Sarah as quickly as possible.
That other...
They're talking about Umbrella.
Yeah, actually, no, they're not.
Well, they're talking about the
about
remnants.
Wesker.
They're talking about Wesker and whatever he stole.
Fucking Wesker.
He must have stolen like a shit ton of personnel from Umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it wasn't just that he's, like, emptied their bank accounts. There is fucking shotgun ammo up there.
Yes, there is.
I've never found that before.
Really?
Yeah. I've never looked up out over that balcony. Every time, man. You cannot play through this game without finding something new every single time.
Yeah. Okay, Ashley, wait there.
Yeah, you don't want to play this with Ashley. See that guy in the cell, Alice?
He is not fun.
He can be fun if you know how to fight him.
Well, I know how to fight him. It's just not going to be fun anyway.
I think he's fine.
Yeah,
the
apart from his
bells
one-hit
for?
kill thing.
Well, I'll give you
For
a hint,
him.
Alice. He's blind.
Fun.
It is fun. I like this fight.
I do like this
I
fight. It's a
really
smart
don't like
fight.
the fight in the cage.
No one likes the fight.
But that's a whiz off. I see that like we can avoid it. He could just hear you loading ammo outside his cell.
Yeah, like, he's just sitting there like...
Just like, oh, I'm going to have a bad day.
I'm waiting for the perfect moment. Yeah, his eyes have been stitched shut. So essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to hate myself, so...